What is up? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Hey, YouTube, thank y'all, man. Thank all the comments. Thank y'all so much. It's early in the morning and Uncle Mike ain't focused yet. Hey, check it out. This Dr. Umar, Last Chance, and then you got Marquett. Y'all saying, because I don't know the brother like that, and I'm down with y'all. I'm down with the comments, because y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all done know more of a background. I'm sorry, y'all think that these people done did. They saying, where's the video? I did a video, right? And everybody's saying that this guy is a scammer, man, and this guy don't believe him and all this stuff. And I still haven't had time to go through. So if y'all can leave me a comment, or I can send you my email. My email should be in my description. Y'all can tell I'm a up shooter. Or let me know if y'all see if y'all hear some bad stuff about Uncle Mike, please let me know. I mean, sometimes I don't care. I mean, people just hate for no reason, man. I do my music. I traveled. I was on tour with people. I was in the music industry full time for years, and I'm happy with my life, or my past life, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I shoot my little videos, fly my drone. I try to help black people. Every time I try to help a black person, I got screwed. Every time I try to help a black person, I got screwed. Somebody took all my equipment. Yeah, they took my camera, laptop, my drone. It was like $7,000 worth of equipment, and I'm turning it into the police, right? And the police is asking questions. And the police asked, you know how the police try to trick you, be like, well, how much? Because I was telling them all the stuff, and like, well, the drone cost this much, the camera was this much. There's a couple of lenses with the camera that cost this much. Oh, by the way, it's a lens cover. That lens cover was like $100, whatever. And he's taking notes, right? And then he said, later on, he said, well, how much you think, how much all this equipment cost? The bag itself was like $85. It's an $85 bag. And I remember telling him that. And I was like, man, I don't know, man. I think at least about $3,000, $4,000 worth of equipment. And he said, man, so far you are up to about $7,000. I said, what? $7,000? Man, I got to find this bag. So I try to be a straight shooter. Y'all, a lot of y'all may not know me, Uncle Mike. I'm 59. I ain't trying to hide nothing from nobody. I got on this thing, and next thing you know, it started blowing up. Now it's my full-time job, so. But y'all saying that the brother, what about my man right here? Jesus, comment section. Love y'all though. Wait a minute. The truth of the matter. This Dr. Umar accounts has been frozen. Everybody know that part. That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie, Mr. Umar. Dr. Umar, I don't understand how no bank is going to freeze your accounts and you can't get to your money if you didn't do anything wrong. He thinks everybody is so stupid that nobody's gonna figure that out. Now this guy, I don't know what he said out of his mouth that's stupid, but you're right. People can dress up. Look at me. I got on my crazy hat. I ain't trying to dress up for nobody. Damn that. I ain't got time to be dressing up for nobody. But anyway, yeah. I can buy these type of clothes. He got on my headphones, y'all. He got my headphones on. Yeah, so I don't know the brother like that, to be honest, but I jumped out there because he said he was going to help. See, he said he was going to help Dr. Umar and save the schools. That's all I heard. I was like, oh, shucks, yay. Yeah, he going to help. Okay, now, also I looked back at his YouTube channel. And his YouTube channel, y'all, blow it up a little bit. Oh, he just hit 200,000 subscribers. Hold up, let me refresh to make sure. Did he just hit that? He just hit 200,000 subscribers, y'all. So the man doing some numbers. He doing a little bit of numbers. He got his merch up there, you know, telling people to get a life because they don't know how Umar scams people. Why are people saying we should ignore Umar and just mind our business? If we don't donate, it's cool. It's cool to let a serial killer do his thing because she talking about this person. What in the world? This person. Oh my goodness, bruh. You late to the party. Oh my God. Hold up. Is this these are my people. I'm learning. I was going to say he subscribed to all the same people I'm subscribed to, but come to find out. Yeah, but you late to the party. You later than Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike late to the party, y'all. But anyway, I want to talk to you today about. I was gonna play. Sorry, y'all. I was gonna play this video. Oh, I know what video I should play. Dr. Umar. I went to the lady Mary Ann. Shout out to Mary Ann. Mary Ann said that Dr. Umar put in, she did a movie or a documentary or something she was doing, or filming, and Dr. Umar was one of the main characters. And I'm saying to myself, why in the world is Dr. Umar feeling on these girls, these ladies, and why is Dr. Umar kissing on these women in this documentary? How in the world did he get this footage? This is the wild part. I'm thinking, okay, Dr. Umar came across like, I'm here for the kids, I'm here for the school, I'm donation for the school, I'm gonna build this school, it's all about the kids. That's how Dr. Umar came across, right? Why are you kissing on these women, the kid's mama and all this stuff? This is in the documentary. Come find out, she said he is the one to put this in the documentary. He's the one who wanted this scene in there. And he filling all up on the girls. He's smooching on the girl and filling on the girl leg and went all the way up her thigh. And the lady she's the director. She said, I was there. I seen it. I seen the whole thing. I'm like, what? What? That was interesting, man. That was interesting, man. Hey, I would help you do a background check on Uncle Mike. I would help you. The only thing I'm guilty of is eating on camera. And they keep telling me, stop eating on camera. Well, stop giving me this good food. This food good. So, I said all that to say, I joke around a little bit and I try to keep it real. You want somebody to keep it real? You at the right channel. If you want some bull, somebody to, hey y'all, today we are going to do this, that, and the other thing, and just act. My bad. It's a bone. I tried to make a baby. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna read off some of these comments, man. Is this the one? The Phil Umar 30. No. Let's do this. Is this the one? Yeah, because I'm not gonna do this. Hold up, y'all. I'm not even. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right?
It's like, oh, it's fine.
If y'all think that this Dr. Umar stuff is another one great drop, and I wasn't even planning on doing all this. Alright, did this drop? Yeah, that one dropped 1 day ago. But the one with the somebody is gonna help say, yeah, this right here. Alright, the latest comment. Umar ego goes foolish pride. Okay, let me blow it up so I can see. I'm sorry, Uncle Mike, I can't listen to another person make excuses for lying and stealing from people. He was supposed to help. Yeah, okay. He's not going to take up this offer. See, here it is. Now, we got 40 thumbs up. Watch this. And this is how Uncle Mike look at things, man. You got 40 thumbs up. I gotta go to the back end and look at the dislikes, I guess. Don't move too fast with Marquette. Something is up with this guy as well. We have a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing on these social media streets. Peace. Then you got 7 people saying he was transparent about why he is getting involved. It is very beneficial to him, and that, okay, somebody is backing him up. We all fall short to get back up again. Sometimes just rely till, all right, as long as he isn't asking for donations, I don't care. Good advice. Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah. All right, the city will never auction these buildings. With Umar, it's all about me, myself, and I. Yeah, you're right about that. These buildings are full of mold. Yeah, thumbs up to that. This man has no clue. Umar should not be teaching anybody's children. That's the truth. That's true. The question is, let's say the schools is functional after seeing the real Umar who is going to send their kids to this school. Yeah, community has laws. Yeah, you're right about that. This is big right here. Shout out to this lady. The question is not seeing if the school is functional. But after two more things I want to say, man. And number one is this. I heard, and I'm gonna go up there. I'm going up there, man. I hope y'all support me on this. I'm gonna drive up to the schools, and I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna talk to some people, or y'all can send me the information that y'all know about. I think the land that these buildings are on, because they're not schools, the land that the buildings are on is it's not fit for people to be going in and out on. So long story short, I think the land is contaminated where he can't get a permit to even run a mall, a coffee shop, let alone a school. That's number one. So My goal is to find out exactly what needs to happen to get the land feasible for people can actually be on this land and do different things on this land. That's number one. Number two is the lady Marianne who was producing that movie. She stated out of her mouth that Umar was very hard to work with. Umar was complaining about the hotel. They paid for him to be in the hotel the 3 days or whatever X amount of days he was there. He had to, they had to film at a house. And it's supposed to be like a uppity house to act like it's his house. I ain't even see that part of the movie. It's letting any expert inspect the buildings. Yeah, I don't think it was any part of Umar's plan. Umar's plan to let an expert inspect the building. That's a really bad idea. Didn't laugh out loud emoji. Wait a minute. Am I only one getting Kevin Samuels, Andrew Tate, and Candace Owens videos from Marquette? Question mark. 18 people said something. Replies. No, you're not. They're all scammers. God damn. Believe women are put here to be slaves for men. His words. What? See, this is what I want to see. Marquette, I done flipped. I'm doing just like Marianne does. Marianne, I think we all do it, dear. Look, Marquette believes women are put here to be slaves for men. His words. The guy is so arrogant. Oh my God, a narcissist and full of himself. He actually put the Kevin Samuels, Tate, and Owens tapes to shame. Listen carefully to what he's offering Umar. You're right. I went back and listened. I'll be honest. Listen back to what he's offering Umar. Now, hold up. At first, I just heard save the schools, right? That's all I heard. Then when I went back and listened, I was like, damn, he want to take over the whole building. He only got 2 of them. So wait a minute. If I pay the $40,000 back that you owe, and I make sure I bring somebody in to make sure we can work this daggone thing. Suppose it's almost like this. If you bring in your lawyers and you bring in your people that say, okay, everything is on the up and up and you can open up this school. Here's the $40,000. So Umar gets one school and I get the other school for $40,000. Sign me up for that deal. I'm ready. I'll take that. I won't be able to afford to get the lawyers and all that type of stuff. But I can write you a half an IOU on the rest of the school. If you believe me, in 2 months it'll be paid for. Yeah, I take that deal. Yeah, it's a lopsided deal. Definitely a lopsided deal on Umar's part. But if you're gonna lose the buildings, you're gonna lose the buildings anyway. Now, if this dude Marquett, it was a real businessman for real, he would know all about the damn the land. See, I don't know nothing about the land, so I got to find out the Mike Cross way. I gotta find out, not through no social media. You don't do no business by listening to these comments and all this stuff. What's wrong with you? If I was to get into these buildings, I would wait till they get ready to auction it off. And all the documentations will be in the auctions. When they get ready to auction the buildings off, then you know what you're getting. You can't walk through the buildings for the auction, but who cares about the inside? But they have to let you know what you're getting. What the zoning laws of the land. If you can build it as housing, public housing, you know, the zoning laws and everything will be in that stuff. Why does he even want vacate? Okay, but let's get back to this point 2. A scammer getting with a scammer will not work. A scammer getting with a scammer will not work. Lord have mercy, y'all. I don't know too much about Marquette. Knows how to attach himself to those who are trending and give himself traction. What? Damn. I thought the buildings were initially closed for environmental issues. This is the key right here, y'all. This is where, that's where I'm trying to figure out what's going on. The environment is not fit for anything. So if I seen stuff like this, and let's say I'm looking for buildings, I'm an investor, I'm trying to do stuff. If I see stuff like this, I wouldn't even be interested in. That sounds like a lot of trouble. I don't know about environment. I know about electrician. I know about pulling permits. I know about demolition of building. I know about building up a building. I know about framing up a wall. I know about laying tile. I know about a lot of stuff, but I don't know about the environmental issues. And I'm not going to act like I know about it. If you stop acting in this world, everybody want to act like somebody else but they self. If you stop acting, that's how you move ahead. Duh. That's how you get further in life. But stop acting and knowing and understanding stuff. Study to make yourself approved. All this stuff is in the Bible, man. Shoot. But anyway, long story short, I thank y'all, man, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I already got to the bottom of it. Umar's a scammer, but one last thing I want to see. What do y'all think about my man? I think this dude is on the up and up. Please tell me this dude, Lenon, is on the up and up. This dude have not been doing anything but exposing, I think, okay, oldest videos, right? He plays the flute. You know, I haven't watched too many of his flute videos. He plays the flute. He don't like this guy. Who is this guy? Then he started doing other things, but then all of a sudden he latched on to Dr. Umar and started proving how screwed up this guy is. He had a couple of people on his platform, and I really think that he's a upstanding citizen. How about that? So, and what tripped me out is people keep saying, or Dr. Umar, or you know, the Dr. Umar supporters keep saying that he has been living, or supporting him and his family off of putting Dr. Umar down. That's definitely false. The brother has a job, first of all. Shout out to him. Yeah. He has a job, and as a YouTuber, you can go look at my channel and you can tell where he does do a lot of lives though. He don't have enough videos uploaded to support a family. He don't have a look at my channel. And by the way, we got 3 channels, my guy. We got 3 channels. So look at all 3 channels and see how many videos Uncle Mike upload to support full-time YouTubing. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know that Uncle Mike, this is what I have done so far. My research or whatever. So we go to his live videos, right? Yeah, he likes to go live. Yeah, he would do a live. So a lot of people thinking that live videos is the way to go. Yeah, he doing. Ooh, good God Almighty, he doing a lot of lives. And 90% of his lives is about Dr. Umar. So every time he find out some info or whatever, oh yeah, he's alive. He's a liver. Yeah, he does a lot of lives. So the lives, I don't think the lives are counted as a video. I don't know. I don't know. I know just enough about YouTube to stay alive and get yourself in trouble. But anyway, no matter what, I still think when it comes to the Umar stuff, I don't think this brother is here to do or say anything negative towards people. I think he helped people. Also, I think he does some type of financial thing. He has helped people. I heard people say that this guy helped people with their credit, helped them get their finances together, he got systems in place to help people. So with all that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get to this video. It was funny because I started laughing because this guy, Panda, put this video up, and actually our thumbnail, he used one of our thumbnails in this video, not as his thumbnail. Whoever channel this is, they use the thumbnail, and I love to see our stuff being used. You know, there has been channels, just to let y'all know, man. Two more things, and then I'm gonna get to this video. There has been channels that get mad. Don't be coming here taking my videos. And it's funny because the people who get mad, I went to your channel because you did a video on Jaguar Wright or Ali Carter. And I'm here to get the Jaguar Wright information and what Jaguar Wright is saying. Not you. We don't want it. It just so happens that you got the information. So it ain't your information. And they said, tell him to take my videos down off of his channel. What makes it so bad is when the dude start talking, that's where I cut the video out and I start doing my own talking. I don't want to hear what he got to say. I mean, if he was saying something cool or good, then okay, I'll bring it to y'all. But my point is, he getting mad at me because I'm taking his video, but the ingredients and everything is not yours. That's just like you done made Coca-Cola by using exactly all their ingredients, and then you telling people that's my soda. That ain't your soda, boy. Then you got somebody else. Anyway, and it was sad. It was very sad to hear from that lady, Mary Ann, that there were scenes where Dr. Umar was supposed to be with some kids in that movie. The kids was excited to see him. They wanted to spend time with him, and Dr. Umar act like he didn't even want to talk to the kids. It was 3 occasions that I done heard that Dr. Umar didn't want to have nothing to do with the kids. Dr. Umar didn't want to talk to the kids. He don't ask questions about the lady. The other lady had problems with her son. And all Dr. Umar talked about was them getting together, and this, that, and the third about them in a relationship. He never even asked or said anything to the kids. Me, on the other hand, I'm in the mall just yesterday laughing and playing with the little kids and stuff. And now that I'm doing all this stuff, in the back of my mind, I gotta make sure I don't want the parents to think that this old man is trying to get my kids' attention so he can snatch my kid or something. You know, I don't want them to think that. So what I do also is I cling harder to my family, my fiance, and different things like that, and let them know. And then she would start speaking I heard her say in her language, he's a jokester. He likes to joke. Don't worry about him. And then she'll start telling about the YouTube channel. They see the camera. They say, okay, all this is legit. So I try to make sure everything is legit. Everybody is having fun, positive vibes. Make sure it's positive vibes. It's a shame that you have to think like that. Then let me eat because my food getting cold. And I thank y'all, man. I just wanted to take some time out to let y'all know that I really thank y'all. I'm not here to try to, yeah, dog, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta stop this dude, man. This dude right here, Dr. Umar, man. He ain't, man, oh my God. Hey, let's check this bad boy out, man. I think that,
bruh, this might be Umar Johnson.
The reason why I like to do these videos, man, because I get more and more of the inside look. I get more and more of the inside look of this so-called school.
Bruh, this might be Umar Johnson's final test.
And somebody decided to make this into a gym. Well, this is middle school. I don't think that this has been done correctly.
You got a wealthy black man, Marquette Burton, y'all know him as the saint and the sinner, coming out saying, I'll write the check right now. 40 racks, no banks, no excuses. Let's save this school. And the only thing standing in the way, Umar's ego.
Another thing standing in the way is gonna cost more than $40,000. It's gonna cost $40,000 just to keep adding up the bills. This is the part y'all don't understand. It ain't like you put $40,000 down and you got yourself a school. That ain't this brother. I can't even look at him no more, man. Hold on.
Is he gonna swallow his pride?
No.
Team up with another black man and keep his dream alive? Or is he about to let a white supremacist?
There you go. Let's stay. I'd rather look at this guy for right now. It's funny. I'm laughing at how all this stuff is being spent, man. Y'all want some truth? None of them can get the buildings until it go through auction. Unless, only way right now Marquette pays the bill. Here's the money for all the stuff is back. Then Umar still owns the buildings or whatever. Everything stays where it's at if they get their money. The bill's paid. So now we at flat ground. Then the lawyers got to come in and they got to do a deal where he takes over one of the buildings, which I don't think gonna happen because I don't even know. There's no proof that Umar 100% owns the buildings. I don't know. It's just it's too sticky right now. So now you're talking about. So let's say if Marquette actually paid the $40,000, you still need to get the buildings 100% fixed up. You got to pass the code. You got to get it out of this containment, confinement. The grounds is not healthy to operate on. And I swear to y'all, man, I keep looking at the outside of these buildings. I don't see 3, 4 classrooms, 5, 10 classrooms at the most. Oh my God. So now this guy right here is 100% trolling. This guy right here is 100% trolling. This guy right here is 100% trolling. I feel as though this guy, he knows more about the process, right? And he probably not even all that racist, to be honest. He's just on here because he know he gonna get a lot of views and clicks and people gonna talk about him because he's saying he's a white man and he gonna take a black person's school because he's losing it. 9 times out of 10, if this guy never came on, Umar loses his school, which is going to happen. If Umar loses the school, which is going to happen, because his bank accounts is frozen. The reason why he lying about the bank accounts being frozen, because he ain't got the money to keep these buildings. And Dr. Umar himself know it ain't worth keeping these buildings because he don't have the money to change the land. Changing some land that's infested, brother, you might as well try to pick the buildings up and move them to fresher land. That's what it sounds like to me. Can you imagine the land that you're trying to build on is swamped, infested, and the government said you got to change, you can't build here. You can't open no store here. Why? Because the land is screwed up. So you got to get the land up to par. And I know the government probably looking at him like, that's like changing, you got a body of water here. You got to take that water out and change the land and make it, are you kidding me? Anyway, so this guy is talking about buying these buildings at the auction. Nah, dog. Anybody, black, white, green, purple, or orange can buy it. So he just getting ahead of the game because this is what you don't hear about black people buying real estate at all at auctions and stuff. In fact, I should go to a couple of auctions. They be right at the court buildings and stuff, and just count and see how many black people there compared to white people. Like it make a difference. It don't make no difference anyway. But anyway, here we go, man. Let's see what my man got to say. This is funny right here. But I want y'all to keep in mind, man, is that this guy,
his ego. Is he going to swallow his pride, team up with another black man, and keep his dream alive? Or is he about to let a white supremacist snatch everything he built? Because this right here, this is the moment that decides it all. So here's the deal Marquette put on the table. Umar's about to lose everything over what? 38 grand in back taxes and utilities? That's light work money compared to the millions he raised. And let me remind y'all what happens if he don't pay that tab. This school goes to auction. And the first man in line, not a donor, not a community leader, not a parent who cares about kids, it's a white supremacist. What? What the? Yeah, this dude went public saying he buy the school for pennies, bulldoze it in the rubble.
That's just trolling. He's not the first in line. The public is the first in line. I don't understand where y'all get these stories from, man. That's crazy. He is not the first in line. I could be the first in line. Whoever's the date of auction, everybody gathers around. Y'all seen the auction. I'm almost sure you can imagine. Even if it's indoor and they sit in them chairs with them little paddles. 35, 35, 35, 40, 45, 40, 40, 41 in the back and say 45, 45, 50, 55, 55, 55, and it's sold. That's an auction. It may not happen just like that, but it's going to be something like that. The buildings will be auctioned off. My house was auctioned off. And I was right there too, like, damn, I ain't got no money. But they was outside the courthouse. I thought they was going to be outside my house. Anyway, so this is false.
Let me remind y'all what happens if he don't pay that tab. This school goes to auction. And the first man in line, not a donor, not a community leader, not a parent who cares about kids, it's a white supremacist. What? What the? Yeah, this dude went public saying he buy the school for pennies, bulldoze it in the rubble, and then build a giant toilet on top. I'm not making that up. His exact words. Tear it down, pile up the dirt, hire a broke black sculptor, and pay him cash to design a massive toilet. Pure disrespect.
Buying Dr. Umar Johnson's former school that he was going to turn into an academy over 10 years ago, and he raised $1.2 million. He bought the building for $400 grand, and I'm going to buy it for 300 grand because of all the back stuff and the neglect. It's actually worth a lot less than that. We're going to lowball them a little more. After that, we're going to knock that thing clear to the ground and just kind of make a mountain out of the rubble itself.
Somebody said after all this stuff that's going on, watch Dr. Umar respond to this guy. And that's what he wants. That's what this guy is a troll. This dude probably not even going to buy nothing. He probably ain't going to be out there, man.
We're going to throw dirt over that rubble. And then on top, we're going to get a black sculptor that's down on his luck, and he's going to create a massive toilet. And we're going to pay him. We're going to pay him good, and we're going to pay him cash. But he's going to sculpt a big, huge toilet.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
10 years of fundraising, sage burning, Pan-African speeches, and the property ends up a bathroom joke. That's what's waiting if Umar keeps fumbling. Now here comes Marquette saying, look, I'll handle it. I'll write the check, 40 racks. I clear the debt. You keep most of your campus. Donors don't get played. And I'll walk away with just one building. That's it. Straight business. He ain't talking about taking the whole empire. He just wants one piece in exchange for saving the whole project.
I hope so.
Okay.
Umar still walks away with the majority.
That's our thumbnail right there, man. That's the Uncle Mike thumbnail. Shout out, man. Appreciate it.
Majority of the property. Bruh, that's basically a lifeline.
I want to talk to you today about a very sincere opportunity and effort to acquire all or part of the FDMG Academy. And this is something that I encourage you all to share with Dr. Umar, and I'll tell you why. My understanding right now, and I'll reference a video that gives some of the numbers, but my understanding right now is that Dr. Umar's school that he has raised millions for and perhaps allocated, actually spent maybe 1.5 million on, that it is in risk of being taken away essentially by the state, the government that is, and auctioned, which means that all of that money donated will have been, thrown to waste. My sincere offer, and it's very clear that I can make this offer in sincerity and convert on it. My understanding is that Dr. Umar owes approximately $38,000 US dollars. But
that's the first time I've seen a real big. It looked like 3 schools. You see what I'm saying? He got the painting on this little half of building, and then right but where the white van at, that's another building he got his logos and stuff on. And it's a drivable street. It's a one-way street right there. And while she's walking past, you see the others across the street.
In sincerity and convert on it. My understanding is that Dr. Umar owes approximately $38,000 US dollars.
Okay. I'm going to wait to the end. I should take notes or something, man. At the end of the video, what the problem with black people? Like to show off too much, man. You want to, they shooting a video way too soon.
Between utilities, back taxes, things like this. And in paying that bill, which is a manageable bill, he would be able to retain this real estate property.
How is it a manageable bill? What are you saying? Now that I'm breaking this thing down a little better, it's a manageable. It's a manageable bill. A manageable bill for who? Apparently, it ain't a manageable bill for Dr. Umar because he can't manage the damn bill. Apparently, a lot of people who watching this, $40,000 is not manageable, my guy. Uncle Mike can barely manage $40,000. You heard me say I will have to owe something. It's manageable. These are words that scammers use, my guy. That is not manageable. It may be affordable for you. I don't know I don't know his bank accounts.
And convert on it.
Listen to this.
My understanding is that Dr. Umar owes approximately 38,000 US dollars between utilities, back taxes, things like this. And in paying that bill, which is a manageable bill, he would be able to retain this real estate property, the land and the school buildings.
And Marquette's not even hiding his angle. He calls it a distressed asset. He's saying, yeah, I'll benefit too, but everybody wins. It's the most grown man offer Umar's gotten in a decade. Now, it ain't just free money. Marquette laid out his terms. He's like, let me see the buildings first. I'll walk through, bring an inspector, get an appraiser, make sure it ain't falling apart more than it's worth. Fair enough, right? That's just business. And here's the part that actually makes it hard to clown him. He promised to keep it all private. Like, yo, Umar, I won't even air out how bad your school looks. The inspection, the appraisal, all that stays confidential. If we can make a deal, cool. If not, I'll just say we tried. Nobody got to know the details.
My offer is to, pending, of course, an inspection, and this can all be private between Dr. Umar and I, the inspection, the results of the inspection, the state of the actual buildings, all these.
You see that walk? Good God almighty, baby. You see that? Oops. Yeah, I'm here by myself. You go, girl. You got that walk down pat. Yes, she does. Yeah, Uncle Mike ain't blind. Uncle Mike ain't blind at all.
Things. Because I do acquire distressed assets. This is clearly a distressed asset.
The building on the right side, though, man. That building on the right side. I would love to look into that. He don't show the inside of these buildings too often, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know.
I think that we can do something that'll both benefit potentially students that could learn there at the FDMG Academy. It'll certainly benefit the donors who want their dollars honored and not wasted. It will make sure that Dr. Umar is able to continue on the journey that he's on. And of course, there'll be something in it for me. As I said, it's a distressed asset. So essentially what would happen is this. My sincere offer is I will write the check for, $40,000 or so, however many dollars it is. I'll write the check for $40,000 if you would allow me to just obviously tour the properties, and if they meet at least a reasonable condition upon visual inspection, then I'll send a proper inspector through to see what the true challenges are of the buildings. What is the actual quality of the HVAC, the electrical wiring, and all the things that are needed to get the buildings functional. And pending the inspector coming back to me with a report that doesn't have anything too egregious, meaning too costly, such that the actual value of the buildings would be less than $40,000, which I don't foresee being the case.
That's respect. That's a man saying, I'll help you out and I won't embarrass you. And the kicker, he said he'll fly Delaware on his own dime, get the inspection done, and cut the check within 24 hours if everything lines up. Bruh, that's fast. Umar been dragging this for 10 years, and here's somebody saying, I can fix it in a weekend. Marquette ain't sugarcoating nothing. He straight up said, I don't really believe Umar. I think he mismanaged the money, maybe wasted it, maybe started with good intentions, but fumbled the bag. But here's where it gets interesting. He still respects the donors. He said, yo, at least y'all tried. Y'all put money up hoping to build something for the community. That's better than sitting back doing nothing. And on his end, he's honest. It's a business play. He called it a distressed asset. Translation, I help you, I get something valuable cheap. I win too. At least he's transparent. I'll benefit, you'll benefit. The donors don't get screwed. Compare that to Umar, who's been yelling Pan-African School for the Boys for 10 years with nothing to show. And here's where it really gets sticky. Because Umar and Marquette, they ain't cool. Umar blocked him a while back, didn't want to deal with him at all. But now, tables turn. The school's on life support, and the only black man stepping up with actual cash in hand is the same dude Umar treated like an enemy.
I would then basically, in my understanding is he has a number of buildings, maybe in elementary, middle, and high school, is that I would basically do the following. whichever building is appraises best and is returned by the inspector to have a reasonable number of repairs needed to make the building functional and useful, I will take ownership of that building. So what I'm saying in short is that I will pay, pending an appraisal.
Ownership. Wait a minute. Ownership. Hold up. Wait a minute. Think about it, y'all. You own some buildings that's all tore up to the floor up. That's terrible. And Dr. Umar said he bought the buildings for about $400,000. And it's 2 buildings, right? I thought I saw 3 buildings. Let's say it's 3 buildings. Or 2. Let's do the math with 3 or 2 in your head. $400,000, Dr. Umar said, a little more than that. I remember him saying that. Everybody gotta brag. You gotta brag. Ain't doing shit. But you gotta brag. All right, $400,000 for 2 buildings. You dropped 40 to get all this back stuff cleared up, and you own one of them. That don't make no sense. No, man, that don't make no kind of sense. Where he can go to the bank when they gave him X amount of days. You own these buildings. You can go to a bank and get a $40,000 loan, bruh. I don't care how bad your credit is, bruh. I put the whole building up. If I don't pay the $40,000, you got both buildings, which is worth $400,000. Now a bank would take that. A bank would take them buildings. The land, I don't care how terrible the land is. The land is worth more than that. Shoot, I would start a bank just to give you the loan. No bull. Cuz I don't remember this part of the deal because I was too hyped on him helping, this brother helping. The fact that a black brother is helping. You almost a scam on that. That's a scam, dog.
Of that building. So what I'm saying in short is that I will pay, pending an appraisal and pending a inspection of the property by a certified inspector. I will write the check to remove your utilities and tax burden, tax woes in exchange for control of one of those buildings. The benefit for Dr. Umar is that he gets to retain the other buildings and continue on with whatever he was trying to do. Because right now, my understanding is that he's essentially pressed to acquire the capital quickly. And even if he were to raise it from his donors, which are probably shrinking in number of and frequency of and amount of, meaning amount that they're pledging, the frequency with which they pledge, and the number of persons pledging. So he needs quick capital, and quick capital has value. And if he would invite me over, I'll fly out to Delaware on my own penny, and I will inspect it visually. I'll immediately hire an inspector, get an appraiser in there, and then I'll write the check. And then, I'll have one of those buildings signed over to me. He gets to continue on with a significant amount of real estate that will continue to be in his name and at his disposal, and we'll both win, and he gets out of a tight situation.
I'm looking at the land, man. I'm looking at this land and thinking in the back of my mind, there's a street, right? There's a curve. What is wrong with the land where they can't be too much wrong with the land, I'm thinking. So I'm going to go up there and find out.
And that is the proposal. And I do want to concede to everyone that, number one, I'm aware that he's blocked me on several platforms, and I don't blame him, frankly. I mean, I've cracked jokes. I've been critical. But this right here is bigger than Marquette Devon Burton. It's bigger than Dr. Umar Johnson. It's about you as a Pan-Africanist, a pro-Black person. you don't want this building and all the donations from Black people to basically go into the government's hands. And certainly this building is not going to go to another Black person, and certainly not a Black person creating a school for Black people. So I am a Black man, and I will cut the check, which everyone knows I can cut. And I will cut it quickly to salvage your effort and to save the valuable donations that you've already allocated. And all I ask is that I'm able to take control of one of the buildings, which I think is a fair deal, because frankly, it's in Delaware, which is like, I'm not going to get into it. But
I think it's 3 buildings.
I think that that's a really good offer. And I want everyone to know, I say this in full sincerity, and I want to be very transparent that I don't believe Dr. Umar about much. I believe that he's mismanaged the funds.
We got a new setup, man. I don't know why this thing, it just stops on its own, man. And we ain't even finished this video. So he's saying Dr. Umar got good intentions and all this bull. God damn. I sure hope she did when I come.
He's mismanaged the funds. I believe that he's squandered them for whatever reason. I believe maybe at the beginning he had good intention, but at this stage, that doesn't matter. He's dealing with a distressed asset that he's potentially going to lose everything. And I'm coming in with capital, ready to write a check quickly, and I can help prevent that. And I hope that ego or past, disagreements don't get in the way of.
They don't show too much of the inside. And you building the school. Let's see the screwed up inside footage, so we can show the before and after.
Him getting the check so that he can maintain control over the greater project and continue on with potentially creating a legacy and, honoring the donations. Like, that's what this is about. It has mutual self-interest. My self-interest is getting a distressed asset at low cost. Your interest is maintaining your reputation, maintaining your opportunity, maintaining your donor base, and honoring the dollars that you've already received. May I acknowledge, shout out to Sire. He writes, you are doing the Lord's work, Mr. Burton. Yes, he did fool you and he fooled me, but
this is what I really liked about Marquette actually saying to the donors, he fooled a lot of people, man. He fooled me, even though I didn't donate. I know I didn't donate, but I was fooled because I'm thinking that the brother's on the up and up. I'm like, this brother sounds good. He sounds sharp. All you need to do is get about 20 people behind him. And I thought he had money already,
You have to try in this world. You have to try. We can sit back and complain about Black folks. We can complain about white folks, but to take action, whether the action is you directly doing something or funding those who are doing something, that's big and that's hopeful. And so I respect those people way more than the cynical people like, I didn't even believe, I never donated. It's like, well, this means that you're just not a person that's trying to help. You're not trying to be a part of the problem. Sometimes we get tricked. I'd rather get tricked trying to do the right thing than to just sit on my butt and not do anything.
So what's it going to be? Keep flexing that ego or admit you need help? Because if you're really about the kids, the donors, the mission, you take the deal. Simple. But if it was always about control and pride, then Umar's gone rejected, even if it means losing everything to a white supremacist. This right here is the test of whether Umar Johnson is about community or just about Umar Johnson.
My sincere hope is that Dr. Umar can see this as something that is fairly easy to do, something I'm absolutely willing to do, and I'll invest my own money to do the requisite research to find out if it's a viable deal. And I surmise that it is a viable deal, and there's a good amount of profit margin that will allow us to get the get the deal done. Meaning, like, maybe it needs tile, maybe it needs an HVAC, but the foundation is good. I'm assuming since it's in the city, it's on public sewer and public water, which is a great advantage. And there's some things that I can use this building for. As you guys know, I'm raising capital.
Check this out.
Is good. I'm assuming since it's in the city, it's on public sewer and public water, which is a great advantage. And
look across the street Look at these buildings where that blue van at. Where the blue van at.
There's some things that I can use as
There's a car, is a gray car in front of the van.
building for as you.
Man, this thing keeps starting over. The red awnings is not part of this. That's a street. Meaning that if the land is screwed up, the land across the street ain't screwed up. Something happening across the street, man. Look at this.
Guys know I'm raising capital for a training and event center. And quickly, if you reach out to me and you say, "Hey, are you?"
Sorry, I restarted the whole computer over, man. Oh my God. Y'all don't realize how many problems go into filming and making sure this is right. I'm not at my studio. I'm in the Philippines, so I updated the screen flow, and now the screen flow ain't acting right. Fighting with this fan, watching this beautiful lady walk down this street. I'm trying to look at both sides of the street because I'm thinking that this other building's going on. I got it. I'm going up there, man. I'm gonna go check out the land and everything, but the computer keeps stopping.
Situations myself, not like this or for this reason, but I respect the appropriate decorum and etiquette in business, and I'd like to do a deal sincerely because I see great benefit from.
Oh man.
So obviously, we'll have to hire an attorney. Came in, Peace of the Saints. Are you actually buying the property? I'm as serious as a heartbeat. For me to a professional, a building and construction professional, take a look at everything. Just let me know what the current issues are, so I know what I would be potentially buying and acquiring, and then let me have an appraiser go through just so that I know, like what the difference is between what.
We did a video on all this already, man. So that's why I'm trying to get to whatever he gonna close.
It's just a random purchase.
Close with, and he keeps saying the same thing over and over again. And either you sincere. If you sincere, you would dude. First of all, I'm not going to do business with somebody that blocked me, that blocks too fast. There's too many problems that you can't even think of right now. For example, you come in to your building. Let's say they did the deal. You come into your building. Dr. Umar don't like where you parking at. You blocking this. We can't even get our cars out. Argument. There's so many different things that can go down. We don't like the hours that you running your business. Y'all stay too late. We try to do this. Our after school program need to do this, and you in our way. Problem. There's so many problems that you all have not even came across where y'all two men can't work at this building together. Bruh, you'd be better off taking your $40,000 and going to get your own building. Stop trying to shortcut. Stop trying to pay $40,000 for a building that's worth $200,000. That's the way I look at it. And then Dr. Umar is saying that that's how much he paid for them. The value of these buildings is in the millions. So I'm looking at it like my comment section looking at it now, man. There's no way in the world you're going to sit and tell me you should own ownership of one of these buildings because you got them that you paid $40,000. Nah, bruh, that don't even sound right. Brother, that ain't even sounding right, brother.
I'm not here to suggest that I don't have an ego. What I am here to do is to say this is a legitimate bona fide offer that we can execute on.
Yeah, it is an offer. It is an offer. So
I don't think there's anything wrong with partnering up with someone.
See, what kills me is at one time, there's a curb. There's a reason for a curb in the sidewalk. Once that sidewalk is finished, somebody owns that property, especially with this.
Support you.
Them 3 pieces of wood, them 4x4s, 4x4s, 6x6s, 6x6s, are sitting there as a wall, basically.
Because the alternative
that means
is
something, man.
You lose everything. You lose your respect.
All this means something.
Your followers. You lose.
the steps. You got a telephone pole
building that you
there.
took years to raise capital for and to acquire. And, this is a dream that is yet to be completed. And to be honest with you, as I stated, just in full transparency,
Stop
I don't
sign.
believe the stories you've shared.
Did they stop? Did they stop at the stop sign? I gotta mute him, man. You getting on my nerves, man. Because he's saying the same thing over and over again. You said it, all the stuff you said 3 times. Watch this. Watch this.
It done. It's within your capacity.
Watch this.
Right. The gentleman says, can Umar afford to not take this deal? Exactly. If he's using common sense,
Well, Umar probably got other ways of he's great to get this money up. 1, 2, Dr. Umar. Oh my God. Hold up, bruh. Hold up, bruh. He got a picture on the wall of these great people, Black history people, and he got him on. Oh my God! Just because of that picture, man, we done. I wouldn't even be able to do this. I got to go up there and see that picture. Real talk. Just because of that picture, man, we done. We did more than enough. I wanna see what my man would close out with. You better be lucky this is somebody else's video I'm doing. He's still talking.
a chance to get quick capital, no credit checks,
Shot at building his school.
Here we go.
no nothing.
Here's what's on the line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Umar takes the deal. He clears the debt, keeps most of his campus, saves the donors from looking dumb, and gets another shot at building his school he'd been preaching about for a decade. But if he says no, that auction's still on. And don't forget, there's a white supremacist already waiting to scoop it up just to clown him. Imagine that. 10 years of speeches, fundraising, sage burning, ancestor prayers, and the property ends up in the hands of a racist who wants to bulldoze it into a toilet. And on top of that, Umar's reputation, done. If you reject help from a wealthy Black man and then watch a racist buy your dream, you ain't just losing the school, you losing the people.
I hope so.
Okay. That's career suicide. Look, man, pride is a killer. Sometimes it'll have you turning down the one lifeline that could save you just so you don't look weak. But let's be real. Weak is losing everything when you had a chance to save it. This is Umar's moment of truth. Forget the speeches. Forget the slogans. Do you care enough about the kids and the donors to accept another Black man's help? Or you gonna let pride hand your so-called dream school straight to a white supremacist? That's the whole question right there. So tell me, should Umar swallow his pride and take Marquette's deal? Or would teaming up make him look like a fraud? Drop it in the comments. I want to see where y'all stand. I'll see you on the next one. Panda out.
Panda is out on this one, man. Uncle Mike is out, man. This video is long. We're gonna have to piece a lot of stuff together. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Thank you, comment section. I really, really appreciate y'all, man. I still don't know too much about this Marquette guy. Send me some videos. I seen some, he said that women are here just to serve men. I don't think so. They here to help our eyes be enjoyed. Because of women, I love the fact that we can see. Dang, boy, they so beautiful. Anyway, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.